We are starting the Mishnah, Rabbi Nechunya, on Kafchet Amud Bet. Rabbi Nechunya ben Hakoneh היה מתפלל בכניסתו לבית המדרש וביציאתו תפילה קצרה. Rabbi Nechunya used to pray when he entered the Beit HaMidrash, and when he left the Beit HaMidrash, he used to pray a tefillah kitzara, a short tefillah. So one time when he was praying that short tefillah, Amrulo, his Talmidim said to him, Ma makom la tefillah hazo, lama ta mitpalel la tefillah hazot? Amar lahem. אז רבי נחוניה אמר לתלמידיו, בכניסתי כשאני נכנס, אני מתפלל שלא ייראה דבר תקלה על ידי. כשאני נכנס, אני מתפלל, that it should not happen a davar takala, a matter of a mistake. Takala is like when you make someone fall or trip. So that's like a mistake in this case. A mistake should not happen al yadi, because of me. Uveyetziati, ukeshani yotze acharei halimudim, ani noten hoda'a al chelki. I give thanks to Hashem on my lot in life that I'm able to learn Torah and teach Torah. I thank Hashem. Gemara. Tanu Rabbanan. The rabbis taught in a Braita. Biknisato ma'omer. When he entered the Beit HaMidrash, what did he used to say? Yehi ratzon milfanecha. It should be the will in front of you. Hashem Elokai, Hashem my God. Shelo yira'eh davar takala yadi. That it should not happen a matter of error, mistake, because of me. V'lo ekashel bidvar halacha. And I should not stumble in a matter of halacha. V'yismechu bi chaverai. And my friends will be happy, will kind of make fun of me, right? V'lo omer. And I should not say al tamei tahor. Something that's tahor, something that is tamei, I shouldn't say that it is tahor. V'lo al tahor tamei. And something that is tahor, I should not say that it is tamei. V'lo yikashlu chaverai bidvar halacha. And my friends should not make a mistake. V'lo ve'esmach bahem. And I should be happy. Right? So he's basically saying that Hashem, make sure that, I don't make any mistakes. Please let it be that I don't make any mistakes. And if I do make a mistake, my friends shouldn't make fun of me. And if they make a mistake, I shouldn't make fun of them. The reason, obviously, is not just because it doesn't feel good to be made fun of, but it's because it's an aveira to make fun of someone else. Right? There's something called ona'at dvarim. Ona'at dvarim is hurting somebody through words. It's causing pain through words, which is actually asur. So he's asking Hashem, not only that he shouldn't make a mistake in his learning and his teaching, because if he teaches the wrong thing, his Talmidim will learn the wrong thing, but also that if he does make that mistake, people shouldn't then make fun of him, because then he'll be the reason that they are getting punished through. So that's what he asks Hashem for. Okay? So that's what he did when he went in. B'yetziato ma'omer, when he left the Beit HaMidrash, what did he say? Modeh ani lefanecha, I thank you, Hashem, Hashem Elokai, Hashem my God, shesamte chelki miyoshvei Beit HaMidrash, that you placed my lot amongst those that sit in the Beit HaMidrash. V'lo samte chelki miyoshvei kranot, and you did not place my lot with those that sit in kranot. And as we saw in Rashi, kranot has one of two meanings. It's either the people that sit in the corners, or it's the people that sit in the wagons and are always going from place to place. Right? And what does that mean, the corners? It means people that are sitting in the corners of the Beit Midrash, of the shul, that are just, schmoozing, as they say. They're not learning. They're just talking about everything but Torah. Right? And generally they don't get too much learning done when they're not taking it seriously. Hashem, my God, that you place my lot amongst those that sit in the Beit HaMidrash. V'lo samta chelki miyoshvei kranot, and you didn't place my lot amongst those that sit in the corners. Shani mashkim vehe mashkimim. I wake up early and they wake up early. Ani mashkim the divrei Torah. I wake up early and learn Torah. Vehe mashkimim the dvarim b'teilim. They wake up to matters of nothingness, meaningless things. Ani amel vehem amelim. I work hard and they work hard. Ani amel u'mekabel sachar. I work hard and I receive reward just for working hard. Vehem amelim, and they work hard. Ve'ena mekablim sachar, and they do not receive reward for working hard. Right? You could be a doctor, and you could see a patient and make $200, and you could be a person that works in construction, and for you to make $200 could take you a long time, right? Could take you 10 hours of work just to make that same $200. So we see that when it comes to other types of work, not Torah, you receive reward not because you worked hard. Working hard has nothing to do with the amount of reward. However, when it comes to Torah, you are rewarded for how much effort you put in. It doesn't make a difference if you got 2 lines done or 20 pages done. If you put however the amount of reward the amount of effort you put in is the amount of reward that you receive from Hashem. Ani ratz v'hem ratzim, I run and they run. Ani ratz l'chayim haba, I run to olam haba. V'hem ratzim leve'er shachat, and they run to the pit of destruction, also known as Gehenna. Okay, Tana Rabbanan. The rabbis taught in a Braita, Kishachala Rabbi Eliezer, and Rabbi Eliezer became sick, Nichnasu Tamidav Vakro, his Tamidim went and visited him. Amrulo, they said to him, Rabbeinu lamdeinu orchot chayim, Rabbeinu, teach us the ways of life. V'nizke behen l'chayim haba, and through them we could be zocheh to olam haba. Amar lehem, he said to them, Hizaru bichvod chaverechem, right? Chaverechem, be careful with the kavod of your friends, meaning don't make fun of each other. Which is interesting because that's similar to where Rabbi Nechunya ben Akoneh used to pray that if I make a mistake, my friends shouldn't make fun of me, and so forth and so on. That's being careful in the kavod of your chaverim. Umanu b'nechem min ha'higayon, and prevent your children from logic. The Rashi explains that make sure they don't learn too much Tanakh, and not leave time for learning of Mishnah and Gemara. V'hoshivum ben berkei tamidei chachamim, and sit them between the knees of Talmidei Chachamim. We explain because back then, the Talmidei Chachamim, the rabbis used to sit on the benches, and the Talmidim used to sit on the floor, so that's what it means, Bein Berkei, between the knees of Talmidei Chachamim. And when you pray, you should know Lifnei Miatem Omdim, you should know who you're standing in front of. Of course, Hashem. And if you do these 4 things, and because of this, Tizku l'chayim haba, you will be zocheh, you will merit, you will earn olam haba. That's the first story in the Braita. Story number 2. Ukeshachala Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, when Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai was sick, Nichnasu talmidav levakro, his students came to visit him. Kevan sharaotam, when Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai saw them, he started to cry. Amrulo talmidav, his students said to him, Ner Yisrael, the candle of Israel, Amud HaYemini, the right pillar, Patisha Chazak, the strong hammer. All these are terms of kavod to show how important Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai was to them. Mipnei ma ata bocheh, why are you crying? Amar lehem, he said to them, Ilu, if lifnei melech basar v'dam, before a king of flesh and blood, hayu molichim oti, they were escorting me, they were taking me. Shayom kan, that today he's here, machar b'kevern, tomorrow he's in the grave. She'im ko'es alai, if he is mad at me, ein ka'aso lam, his anger is not an anger forever. V'im osareni, and if he were to imprison me, ein isuro isur lam, his imprisonment is not an imprisonment forever. V'im emiteni, if he kills me, ein mitato mitato lam, his killing is not a killing forever. And I'm able to say nice things to him. I could appease him with words. And I could bribe him with money. Even with all this, even that I could get out of it somehow, maybe with a king of Basar Vadam, I'd still cry. Now, Shemolichimoti, they're taking me lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu, before the King of all kings, Hashem, shehu chai v'kayam la'olam, that he lives and he endures forever, uleolmei olamim, and forever and ever. She'im ko'es alai, if he becomes mad at me, ka'aso ka'asolam, his anger is an anger forever. V'imosreini, if he imprisons me, isoro isolam, his imprisonment is an imprisonment forever. V'imimiteinu mitato mitatolam, if he kills me, his killing is forever. V'eini yechol lefayaso b'dvarim, I'm not able to appease him with words. Ve'lo leshachto b'mamon, and I'm not able to bribe him with money. Ve'lo, not only that, there's in front of me now two different ways. Achat shel Gan Eden, achat shel Gehenom. One of Gan Eden and one leading to Gehenom. I don't know which one they're taking me to. V'lo efke, I shouldn't cry, right? Of course I should cry. So Amrulo Rabbeinu Barchenu. Talmidim heard what he said. He said, okay. So Rabbi, can you give us a bracha? Amar lehem, Yehi ratzon, it should be the will of Hashem. Shetehei morah shemayim aleichem, that the fear of heaven should be upon you, k'morah basar v'dam, like the fear of flesh and blood, like people. Amrulot hamidav adkan, Rabbi, this is it? Like the fear of heaven should only be like people? It should be greater than people. That's what we saw in Rashi. Amar lehem, ulevai, I wish that you could even reach the level that the fear of heaven will be to you like fearing people. Tedu, because you should know. Kisha adam over avera, when a person does an avera. Right? When a person does an avera in private. Omer, what does he say? Omer, he says, Shelo yera'ani adam. Oh, I hope no one saw me. So if your fear of heaven is like your fear of people, then that's already a big deal. And as Rashi says, that'll prevent you from doing many averot. B'sha'at p'tiratom, and when his time came to pass away, Amar lehem, he said to the Talmidim, Penu kelim mibnei atumah, get rid of the kelim, clear out the kelim from the house, because the house will become tameh. Vehechinu kisei leChizkiyahu melech Yehuda sheba, and prepare a throne for Chizkiyahu melech Yehuda. Explained to you, died many hundreds of years, probably closer about like 900 years. Prepare a kisei for Chizkiyahu melech Yehuda that is coming to escort me, obviously to Gan Eden, because Chizkiyahu melech Yehuda was a tzaddik.